So I've had a few requests about the Ultimate Team breakdown, whether I would do a video on it. So I thought, why not? Let's just go for it. We are going to be looking at today the Ultimate Team reveal. Now the whole channel's around Ultimate Team, so let's just get straight into it and think about what's going to happen.
Competitive structure with live events, including gauntlets and the return of tournaments.
So as you can see here, they've already mentioned gauntlets and tournaments. Now, if you don't know what a gauntlet is, it is a brand new game mode coming to Ultimate Team, which is where you choose your starting 11 and substitutions. What it says here is 3 rounds. You get more rewards as you progress through. You cannot use the same team twice. So your starting 11 and your substitutes, you can't use in the next round or the round after. Now, you can see there underneath where it says view event, and hopefully my mouse pops up here. You can see there it's 24 days and 9 hours. You only get 2 entries to complete this. So they basically give you 1 month more or less to get this situation done. Isn't an actual terrible idea. I'm very excited to see how EA do deliver this, but let's carry on.
Events, including gauntlets and the return of tournaments, introducing more ways to compete and earn rewards.
Now, league tournaments, I believe, are under the old FIFA tournaments. If you ever used to do them, you would unlock specific cards at the end or rewards. I'm hoping this is where they're going with it, and this is just not the FC Pro tournaments that they are talking about. We'll have to see a little bit more, of course, when you got the information given in front of us.
Revamp of
I know that Rival Rewards has also changed, and as you can see here on the screen, you get yourself 15 points for the packs, but there are now, of course, hot streaks, which double your rewards, which basically means you carry on, and you get objectives within that Rivals, where you can earn packs, coins, and much more. For example, score 5 goals in this match to unlock these amount of coins or packs, etc. And you can see there's even a leaderboard, navigate, and matchmaking any. So they've got a lot more menu help there when it comes to that.
And champs, including the removal of qualifiers.
So no more qualifiers, as you know, and now if you didn't know, Weekend League has been split into 2 modes. Now we have Challenges, and then we have Weekend. Challenges is, I believe, for Max Division 6, as you can see there. So anyone is 6 and below will be in Challenges, which is like the easier, quote-unquote, Weekend League. And you can see there, that's what they're announcing. And what's interesting here as well is it's 8 days and 3 hours the event ends. So I'm interested to see how they're going to do this.
And the addition of a second tier of Weekend League. Huge improvements to disconnects on draws, plus repeatable evos.
So to talk about the massive improvement on disconnects and draws, there are rumors now that you will get the win, whether it's at 0-0 and your opponent leaves, or if you are basically winning and they disconnect, or you're through and go and they disconnect. So today I wanted to introduce you to eldorado.gg. It's a fantastic website to get yourself some FC25 coins. If you're looking to improve your team, it can take up to a matter of 30 minutes and the coins will be deposited into your account. Not only this, they have trusted and verified sellers, so you are buying off somebody else who has the coins available, and it has their delivery time and their review rating of how reliable and fast they are, and 100% guaranteed money back or refund if you are not happy or satisfied with your order. On top of this, they have over 34,000 positive to excellent reviews on their website, so you know these are one of the best places to go. Don't forget to use code NaNNiK to get your discount on your coins. The link will be in the description and in the comment section down below. Let's get back to the video. You will get the win now. Repeatable Evos, I actually know what this is because I have been playing the beta already. And you can see there that you can do the same evolution twice. So, for example, as I'm going to go into depth in a minute,
overhauled gameplay experience, powered by community
competitive,
feedback,
and of course,
specifically.
we have got authentic. Authentic's going to be in kickoff and pro clubs, etc. Oh, sorry, kickoff, career mode, etc. Competitive is going to be Ultimate Team and pro club. So just keep that in mind.
Ultimate Team. Let's kick off with live events.
So immediately there is a lot of things to have a look there. So let's go ahead and see what was been revealed.
For Ultimate Team.
So here we go. So we've got gold and gold tournaments. We've got single nation tournaments, the ultimate gauntlet, challenges, and tournaments. So as you can see there, you got 100 attempts for gold and gold. First goal wins. Complete the first round of gold and gold tournaments to complete objectives. Reward ultimate team rewards is interesting. You can see at the top here we've got competitive live events, event series, and we've got play versus AI, which I think is very interesting. Single nation tournaments, which pretty much speaks for itself. One nation, you basically have to go ahead and do a tournament. The ultimate gauntlet, I hope they talk about in a second. Challenges, and like I say, normal tournaments overall. So it's pretty good that they're adding these extra modes in. I don't mind that at all.
Let's kick off with live events.
And then we also have
a new
the live events
for a variety of competitions, starting with the return of tournaments. Backed by popular demand, tournaments are high-stakes knockout football at its best, with winners advancing and losers getting sent back to the lobby. Tournament matchmaking ensures you'll always face an opponent in the same round as you, guaranteeing intense matchups every step of the way. You'll compete for unique, tournament-specific rewards and have regular opportunities to experience the intensity
So as you can see there, going back, we have ourselves in the situation where you have 10 entries for semi-finals, kind of like squad battles in a sense, but they've just reamped it essentially.
And have regular opportunities.
And you can see there, you've got the objectives from the single league tournaments: win round 1, win round 2, win round 3, win tournament. You then have yourself the pack and the claim for the pack. So very similar to objectives already, but they're kind of just doing extra modes in single player, which I'm not against, not really for, but not against.
To experience the intensity and glory.
There you go, that's the tournament. So that explains the tournaments, how it works. In terms of anything else, you can see right underneath my camera, it says single league tournament. You get a rare mega pack for completing the whole thing untradeable. Ballon d'Or Brilliance is an interesting one, that is for sure. And season finale is an
Gauntlets are a new live event designed to test your club depth, making every one of your players more important and challenging your ability to compete with different squads. Each gauntlet consists of a set number of matches. But here's the catch. You must use a completely new squad every single match. Unlike tournaments, you won't get knocked out when you lose, but the more wins you get, the better your rewards will be.
So what they're basically trying to say is you have underneath there, we've got 0 or 4. If you get all 4, for example, you would then go ahead and gain yourself X reward. And if we go back just a little bit, you can see there underneath, the first win's going to be 500 coins, 4 wins, etc. So I imagine you get like 4 games, kind of like how we got the footies objective out now, where it's 4 games. If you win all 4, you get the best reward. If you don't, you get extra rewards instead. So it's not terrible. Interesting to see how they deliver that.
Each completely new, but the more wins you get, the better your rewards will be. Live events are also replacing and reinventing friendlies. Live events, including gauntlets and tournaments, can have squad requirements, house rules, and newly added entry requirements. So
as you can see there, look, this is where it's interesting with challenges. Max Division 6, complete the challenger entry requirement objective group. So basically get that done. If we were to go back slightly as well, we've got no requirements here. And first to 2 goals wins a single league tournament. And then we have ourselves some extra things I may have missed.
Tournaments can have squad requirements.
The squad requirement underneath my camera, so max 1 league. So very similar to what we have already. They're just putting it in a better UI, essentially, which
house
is not
rules
too bad. Can't
and
complain about that at all.
Such as winning a qualifier tournament. We've also made big changes to rivals and champs based on your feedback.
Okay.
Bounties are the first.
So bounties, that's what I was talking about. You can see down here, score first to take the bounty and earn a premium gold pack, which is very interesting. I don't mind that idea. Keeps rivals fresh, essentially.
First huge addition to rivals. 1 game objectives that pop up every few matches and give you a chance at immediate rewards. Complete the challenge and you'll earn weekly reward points, accelerated progress, season pass points, or even packs. Bounties won't always be about the win.
So you can see there is another first half frenzy, which is the rival progress. You get score 2 goals in the first half.
With challenges like score the first goal, giving you a chance to earn rewards regardless of the match result.
So you see there, you get a +5 towards your weekly rewards. So instead of beforehand winning X amount of games to get points, they go in that direction, which I think the community was desperate for. So you don't necessarily need to get 15 wins a week. You need to get 30 points, and you get +5 from doing those objectives. Interesting to see how hard they are.
To help players who felt stuck in difficult divisions.
So if you didn't see there as well, the divisions have changed, which has got now different checkpoints. So you can lose 3 games before you go down, and you can go up 3 games if you get yourself that situation. So you can see there right underneath my camera, 3 out of 3 is pause. If you were to lose a game, you don't immediately get relegated down a stub. You actually can stay where you are for out of the 2 out of 3 games. So you don't get stuck, essentially.
Also been improved to help players who felt stuck in difficult divisions, with the addition of limited checkpoints, which allow relegation after a set number of losses.
Which again is pretty much what we talked about. There's the point system for the reward tier rewards. You can see the hot streaks give you double the rewards and points, etc. Relegation. So rivals hasn't changed too much. Just the whole.
We heard your feedback, and Champions playoffs are no more. In FC26, you'll qualify for Champions directly by reaching a high enough division and earning Champions qualification points.
So the same thing, Division 5 up, plus X amount of points a week will get you into Weekend League.
And for those lower division players, we're introducing Challenges. A second tier of champions that allows people of different skill levels to experience the thrill of Weekend League. But don't worry, Champions will still be the pinnacle, with stiffer competition and better rewards. We're building on our improvements in FC25 regarding disconnects. We know your stance and we agree. Players shouldn't be able to take wins away from you by quitting early. We also know when these quits typically happen and when they're the most frustrating. Late in a game, after a red card, or before a penalty. In FC26, if the score is tied and your opponent disconnects in any of these situations, not just by the menu, but by any method.
Right, what's really concerning is if you look right at the bottom of the screen, it says, visit the below for limitations and conditions on disconnect improvements, subject to change. So, They've confirmed what we said at the beginning of the video about the DCs working, but it is concerning. It says there, we'll go to the pitch notes in a second and have a look.
You will receive the win. Evolutions are changing based on your feedback as well. In FC26, some evos will be repeatable, similar to how it works with SBCs and objectives. Cosmetic evos will now also stack, and you'll be able to maintain the look of some evos so you can still boost the player's ratings without losing existing visuals. The Ultimate Edition comes with...
So you can see there, they basically confirmed what we're all a bit concerned about. So if you look here, you've got repeatable once, and it's repeatable in 1 day. So you can give multiple cards the visuals you want. And as they mentioned, as you were to evo a card again, you can actually keep the design. So
some evos will be repeatable, similar to how it works with SBCs and objectives. Cosmetic evos will now also stack.
So like he says, they will stack, so you can get 2 cards done on the same cosmetic each time.
And you'll be able to maintain the look of some evos, so you can still boost the player's ratings without losing existing visuals.
So as they said there, you'll keep this Team of the Week design, for example. If you were to get another evolution down the road and you like that design, you don't want to lose it, they've now kept it in. They should have been in the first game anyway.
The Ultimate Edition comes with one...
We don't really care about pre-order, we covered that on the channel.
What the most vocal about is gameplay. Ultimate Team now has its very own gameplay experience called...
which we have briefly spoke about authentic versus competitive. I'm interested to see how it feels. You can't really judge it off these videos. Obviously, these actual pre-made rendered videos are there to promote it. So
competitive gameplay.
Take it as a pinch of salt for now.
It's tuned to maximize 3 things: responsiveness, consistency, and control. And it's designed to deliver the fast, dynamic, and attacking football you've been asking for. We mentioned quicker passing, dynamic,
like there,
consistency,
for example,
and control.
Just keep an eye on this attacker who's just ran offside, right? So his defenders aren't getting involved right underneath my camera. Just keep an eye on him. He tracks back, but look at the other defender. Where's he going? This defender here. This defender, you should be manually marking. Now I understand it's an error, but maybe this defender should pick up this player here, right?
And to deliver the
no one picks him up, and then of course they've switched to a different person. Which, if you look back, they switched to... We go back just a little bit here. They switch from the centre-back to the player who has the ball. Ready? Switch there. That looks like a manual switch, which no one would make that switch. You would clearly switch to the other centre-back. But you can see that as they've switched, as the ball's been passed, the AI then tracks that runner to play the balls. This is what I mean. This is rendered beforehand to make it look way cleaner. Most people aren't going to
dynamic
like
and
so
attacking football you've been asking for.
Not to criticize it,
we mentioned quicker passing, more fluid dribbling, fewer AI blocks and tackles, fewer bounce backs, and more responsive animations in our gameplay deep dive. But there are even more ways competitive gameplay is tuned for player control and responsiveness. You'll see fewer goals from keeper rebounds. Although this happens...
That's a massive one if they actually do that. Keeper rebounds not going straight back to the only opponent on the opposition's team. It's in the box and not any of your players.
You'll see fewer goals.
That situation there. Now, I'm very interested to see if they have fixed this or not.
Keeper rebounds. Although this happens in real life, we know it's a frustrating way to concede, and it feels out of your control. That's the exact feeling competitive gameplay is aimed at addressing. Player stamina is also being treated differently.
Now, I read up on this. The reason why they've changed this, so how stamina works now is everybody loses stamina, or not, and with the person you're controlling doesn't.
As your players tire, they'll remain just as explosive and agile, but only when you're controlling them.
So what that means is it's stopping people from doing midfielder shuffles around. So your AI doesn't lose the fitness, but the player you control did. They switched that round now. This is to try and target people who just control the CDM and refuse to use the back line. Just sort of explains that they can't fix it. That's the way I look at it. But that is a very welcome change if it works how it's intended.
To reward active defending and player switching. One-touch passes are also more responsive.
Now, this is an interesting one. Underneath my camera, which I'll just move out the way, it actually says one frame passing, which is what's been needed for absolutely donkey's years. It means you can make tiki-taka passes of when you choose because it's one frame pass. It means the frame they receive the ball, they pass.
Now, passes can sometimes be triggered in as little as one frame before receiving the ball.
Exactly like that.
Making your players more reactive to split-second decisions you make. Each of these changes makes the game feel more responsive and encourages you to be in control, which is the feeling we want you to have when you play Ultimate Team this year. Ultimate Team is about you, the players you love, your tactics, your...
Again, looking at the tactics screen, looks very similar to what we had. We've got extreme defensive approach, short passing, build-up styles. We've got ourselves rarely tire. This is the new interesting thing now where they put the chart in, whether that makes too much or not. And then again, roles aren't meant to be as important as they were before. That they're not highlighted as much, apparently.
Favorite modes.
Then, of course, a single league
Choices you
tournament.
make as you play.
That's what we saw
And
there.
we hope that by expanding FUT's competitive structure with more ways to compete, improving core parts of the FUT experience, and introducing competitive gameplay, that you'll feel in control, on and off the pitch. Look out for more FUT info in the pitch notes right after this and on our social channels.
That's where we're going to head over to now.
Pre-order
the
the
pitch notes.
FC26.
Then you talk about the pre-order. Let's head over to the pitch notes. Unfortunately, in true EA fashion, the website is actually down. It's not working. You literally look at it for a second, and then it goes. So if you want me to do a deep dive into the pitch notes, let me know. I will, of course, put the link to this down below. Let me know what you think about it. Is there anything that I didn't cover that I maybe missed? And I will catch you in the next one.